everyone. Welcome to Infigon Talks. My name is Tatiksha and I will be the host for today's interview. Infigon Talks is a part of Infigon Future's flagship program where mentors from various institutes motivate and inspire aspiring students across the country. So today, we have a special guest, Mr. Pranav, who is currently pursuing his dual degree majorly in mathematics and computing from Indian Institute of Technology, Varanasi. And he has also held various positions of importance in his college and is also the member of Shell Eco Marathon winning team of IIT BHU, Team Averera. Hello, Pranav. Welcome to Infigon Talks. We're so delighted to have you here with us.
Yeah, thank you for the introduction.
So I'd say we just like quickly straight away delve into the questions that we have. So firstly, as we all have been through this pandemic and we still face the brunt of it even now in the way things function, how has your journey been like in this difficult time as you also started your graduation during the same period? So could you tell us about it?
Yeah, I was a dropper currently when the pandemic hit us. So it was in March, like we were all in the coaching centers preparing hardly for the exam, and exam like JEE mains second phase was about to take place in April. So by the end of March, we all came back to home and the exams got postponed that about 3-4 times it postponed. So it was a great change. Like we were all in the hostel, we were in that kind of an atmosphere. So when we came back to home, it was like hostel ka wo atmosphere nahi milta hai. Then so as the world accepted it, we also started to accept that like this is a new normal. We obviously have to accept that, and we have to be more even though it's online, even though COVID hit us, like JEE exam is always gonna take place. And I should perform in that. So that realization made me work for that exam. And yeah, when the online phase started, initially it was hard. Like in fear, it changed. Like there are also opportunities. In the offline time, we didn't have several things, like we couldn't use internet, and in our hostels where I stayed for coaching, like they didn't allow mobile phones, internet, etc. So when we used internet, so we got a lot of things, like we could solve doubts without going to professors, we could watch YouTube videos to clear our topics, etc. So then I along with my friends also started to utilize these recipes, and in a way or another, so we also got extra time for the preparation, right? So it helped in the JEE process. So after JEE, JEE mains, there like within 1 month there was JEE advanced exam, and after that by the November end, I got admission in IIT BHU and the classes started. So while talking about the online semester in IIT BHU, I was like, when students prepare for JEE exams, it's not for like placements and all when they get into IIT. So IIT is a college which offer a great campus life. So we were all like sad of that, like online mein kya hoga. So after that, when I changed, when I started the classes तो online में normally ये चल रहा था, professors सब class लेते हैं, लेकिन वो campus का life, like kind of IIT amused me in fact. Every clubs were active. We had online talks. We had like various sessions. We had our jamming sessions with our friends. We played games online. अभी तो कॉलेज जाके नहीं खेल पाएगा तो मीट्स रखा, पार्टी किया ऑनलाइन में. तो कुछ some seniors also gave us pizza parties like through Swiggy and something. So that was also interesting. So that online piece came like that. Even though it hit us at, so we got familiar with that and we started to explore the opportunities of it.
I think very true. So I think the knack is to find opportunities in the challenges that we face, like you rightly did. And resilience and being resourceful is the one thing that can actually get us through this period. And although it's not the same, I take that it's really not the same as the offline setup. We find our ways, like you said. Moving on to the second question that I have for you. I mean, we've read about you, and so you first were pursuing civil engineering, if I'm not wrong, and then you changed your field and chose these subjects like mathematics and computing. So, what particularly made you choose this field? Like, and what is your aim after you complete your graduation?
Okay. So when I applied for JOSA counseling, I didn't even apply for computer science or mathematics and computing anywhere. So my first preference were mechanical engineering, and second was like civil engineering. Then I got admitted in IIT BH in civil engineering. After that, when the online phase started, I was a part of AMC and several other clubs in the college. So I got some opportunities. Like I got an opportunity to work in a project in with the AMC, and so one of our seniors started an initiative called DRAG, which is a distributed robotics and aerial research group. I was also a part of that team, and I also got an opportunity to do a research project with Vitter Cloud Technology, Ahmedabad, in online mode. So all these things were mainly based on coding and machine learning stuff. So when I started to do that, I was like, yeah, this is interesting. So yeah, then I started to explore the opportunities in coding. Like IIT का यही फायदा है कि like if we are in a particular branch, we are not constrained to that branch. We get an opportunity to explore everything, even business, arts, सबको explore करने का मौका मिलेगा. So then I realized that yeah, I like this. After that, after first year or after first sem, IIT give opportunity for certain amount of students to change their discipline based on the CGPA. So in the first semester, I had about 9.88, and in the second semester, I had 10 CGPA, and based on that, I got an opportunity to change my branch into mathematics and computing. So in mathematics and computing, we mainly it's a interdisciplinary branch of mathematical science and computer science. So it's like more of a mathematical side of computer science. Even if you pursue a degree in computer science, you have to learn mathematics. So in this, we are giving more focus on the mathematics part, like more on machine learning, applied mathematics, optimization, etc. So I was interested in ML, AI, etc. So that's why I choose this branch. And like for the further opportunities, I am currently thinking about to do an MS abroad or a PhD, and also I haven't not finalized yet. Yeah, I will also try for placement. So I'm currently in the second year, and this is a 5-year course, so I have some more years to figure it out.
A lot of time. Sure thing, sure thing. But it's good to have ideas. It's good to have some plans in mind, and you know we can keep exploring all through the way. So that's a great thing. I just wanted to know. I just skipped my mind to ask you about your preparation. So we know that as you scored this, really massive percentile, 99.334 in JEE mains. So clearing that is definitely not a cakewalk. So especially in today's day and age with such a cutthroat competition. So what difficulties did you face, especially, Yeah, please tell us.
So, like, I don't think you would believe this. Like, I didn't even knew that there is an opportunity for us to get into IIT when I was in 12th. Like, in 12th middle time, I got to realize that, yeah, there is a thing called IIT. Great students study there. It's like I'm a resident in Alappuzha district of Kerala, which is, I live in a village. So people here are not much aware of these national institutes. For us, the biggest college is like NIT Calicut and CET Trivandrum. So after that, in 12th, like in 11, I got full marks in my boards exam. So based on that, in 12th, I got an opportunity to visit IIT Bombay as the Student Solar Ambassador program, as a guest of IIT Bombay from the Kerala government side. So when I reached there, I was like, this is heaven. Like there were all these kind of, we got an opportunity to visit their labs, where their technologies and I was like, I should do this. So later, I was not alone. There were also 39 other people with me, other students with me, who also got full marks in their boards. So I got an opportunity to discuss with them, and then I realized that they were all going for coachings and etc. So I then I realized that, yeah, people like me can also get into IIT. So after that, when I gave my JEE mains in 12th, directly after 12th, I got only 79%. It was about 2.5 lakhs or something, 2.5 or 3 lakhs, something, that was the rank. So after that, I went for a drop year. And in the initial exam, I got 97.5 something in my initial JEE mains first phase. That's what's happening in December and
right.
Yearly. The first phase and second phase, one happens in January and other in April. In normal case, not the pandemic times. So after that, in the second phase, that was to be happen in April, but later it was postponed to September. And on that, I got 99.39%. So this change was basically on, yeah, initially the starting was very much troublesome. Like the people who were studying with me in the same class got very much higher marks. And of the 60 or 80 people in the class, I came last or second last consistently, last and second last consistently for about 6 and 7 months. After that, it was like thoda improvement hua. Yeah, even though the improvement were very much minute, I didn't lost my confidence upon myself. And that consistent hard work led me to a better result. And here I am now in studying in IIT BHU.
This is so inspirational. The fact that, through sheer will, determination, and courage, because trying something for the first time and getting through is one thing, but going back at it after, not securing a very probably great rank and going back at it with that full determination and will is something so commendable and so inspirational. I'm so glad that you shared that with us, Pranav. So I'll just finally coming to our last question that we have at hand. Before that, I'm just so curious to know that, you've been the Kerala State Kalolsav elocution winner. If I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah, Kerala. You can say like Kerala State Youth Festival.
Acha, okay. So would you please share that experience with us and what did you perform? How was it like?
So I won that prize on Hindi elocution. So Kerala is a place where people have mother tongue Malayalam.
Oh yes.
And yeah, so at that time, my mother and grandmother are Hindi teachers. So that's why I got a opportunity to learn Hindi from my early ages. So I also did elocution in Malayalam also. So I was good at public speaking. So then I thought of I also know Hindi. So this EP try karle. So then I pursued on that, and yeah, it was a great experience. Still, it was very much competitive. There were about 20 people in the finals. That's the state level, sub-district, then district and state level of that. And Kerala State Youth Festival is one of the largest school student youth festival in Asia. And so it was a great experience. Yeah, very much so much people. And not only elocution, there were also several types of Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi. All art forms were in the competition at stage there. So it was a great experience. I participated it for about 3-4 years, and at one place I got the first.
Oh, that's so great. And I think to have that sort of holistic development is so important for our personality development as well, to be involved in extracurricular activities like that. It's brilliant. I mean, I think a lot of mentees who would be listening to us right now would be so enthused to actually take these activities up in future. Finally, coming to the last question that I have here with us, what are certain tips and, what is the, one or two great advice that you would like to give to our mentees who have interest in your field or are looking to get into it?
Yeah, so basically I would tell about the people who are preparing for IIT JEE exams. So one thing you have to keep in mind is that if you are interested in engineering, if you are interested in exploring the world, exploring new opportunities, exploring new technologies, you must pursue that. Like, yeah, it's a long journey and it's also a hard journey. Like big things doesn't come that easy. You have to work hard for that. And JEE advanced exam is considered as one of the toughest exams in the world. So in your 18th or 19th age, you are going to face that. So it needs a lot of preparation and also a lot of mental strength. They like the exams come in that way, the questions come in that way, they will tear you apart, but you have to tear those questions apart back. So that's a basic strategy. And like if you have a will, there is always a way. Like I would say that I am such an example. Like I didn't even cleared the JEE mains first time. I went back. So I had that will. I strictly pursued my will and I wanted to be an IITian. And later I became one because I worked for that. So that's my greatest mistake for the viewers.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And thank you so much for taking out time from your schedule, busy schedule, because it's again not a cakewalk, not an easy journey at an IIT. I'm very sure of that.
Yeah. After IIT also have great competition and stuff, and yeah, activities floods.
Yeah, so I read that from you. So it was indeed a pleasure to have you here with us as our student mentor. So here we conclude our session.
A great experience.
It's so great to know that. Here we conclude our session. Thank you so much for all the viewers for listening to us so patiently. See you next time with one more inspirational talk. Until then, for whatever it's worth, drop a like, share, and subscribe to Infigon Futures.